Good morning. This is going to be my morning talk show today, and I'm going to combine it with something else. All right. What am I going to share? Today, my brother said something really great. It's the brother that is an attorney, a retired attorney. He said, we were talking about something, texting all of us siblings. We have a sibling site, and we were texting all back and forth, and he said, somebody said, well, it's just common sense. And then my brother said, common sense is not common. I thought that is so true. Sometimes common sense is not common. So that could be a new sign on your wall. Okay, now this is what I did last night when I was watching TV. I know you're going to think I'm nuts, but I had the pieces made. I just had to sew him together. And it's my little mouse. I got his ears kind of crooked, but it doesn't matter because he's running away from you. I mean. Anyway, I crocheted this little dress, and I hadn't sewn the mouse together. One year, I made all of these for everybody near me for their Christmas tree. And all the grandkids had one then, I think. I don't remember what I did. But this one was supposed to be mine, and I never did do it. So I finally finished mine, but don't ask for the pattern. It was on Etsy. No, Etsy. Is that how you say it? And you order the pattern, and it's like 14 pages long, and they have color guides how to do it all, and it was very easy for me. I'm not a great crocheter, and their eyes, they use little tiny eyes, beads for the eyes. I only had these, and I put whiskers on the boys, little white, the iridescent thread I made. And then I got this other yarn from Wish that was kind of fluffy, and I made some out of that, but it's hard to work with. Anyway, I just had to show you this because I want to make some of the little dresses for the little Kelly dolls in the Barbie doll collection. I will do it someday. All right. I almost got in trouble for my dupe Prada purse doing a thing on it. And I guess you're not supposed to do that. So if they kick me off, it's because that's why. Oh, I was so sad. I felt like a failure. I'm not going to collab with any more dupe places. But I am collabing with this one. It's called LueBona. LueBona. And my coupon code is materialmom, and that will get you 15% off. And here's the website. shoplubona.com. What do they have? When I was a little girl, my mother, this is another story. My mother, and I won't get in trouble for telling this story. She had a dressing table from when she was a little girl. And so my mother redid it for us and made it for us. And it was beautiful. And she made the real ruffly skirt around it. And when we were teenagers, we just loved it. Well, I always wanted one in my adulthood. But, you want a cute little vanity bench. Well, that's what this is. Okay, look how well they wrap it. And they send it to you. Even to your post office box, I got it. Okay, so here it is. I'm so excited. I got to pick out what color, and of course, I picked a pink. I have to put this down here so that you can watch me put it together. I got a pink because pink is my best favorite color in the world, like a lot of us people. For a while, I had a purple bedroom. I know you can't see my face because you're supposed to be watching this. I had a purple color, that plum color living room for a while. Okay, here it is. Once again, they're not going to let their stuff get hurt. Whoops, sorry. And so they're wrapping it really nicely. Look. All right. And here's the screws. Okay, make sure we get everything. All right. I love it. It's kind of a mauve pink, which is great. Now, I think this one is around, I don't know, $60, $65 or something to buy it. Here's the directions, very nicely made. And look how cute. Now they have some that the lid lifts and you could put stuff inside of it. But I want it here at my dressing table to go right here. So I don't want a junk holder. It has 4 legs. Okay. Looks easy. I don't need my husband to do it for me. So if you don't have a husband to help you, it doesn't matter. We can do it ourselves. Okay. I'll put it right here. Okay, let me see what kind of screws they are. Because I'm going to have to see. Do they, sometimes they send you with a little tool, you know? Yeah, they do. So I didn't know. And look, here's a piece of ribbon. You could, if you crochet one of those, this I need for the dress, for a belt around the dress. Thank you, LueBona. I'm saving that little ribbon. I know, I'm a scrounge. That's why people come to me when they need things. Okay, oh, these are not aluminum. They are sturdy. And then they have this at the bottom with a little protecto. So if you have a wood floor, oh, this is going to be my favorite thing. Because I'll tell you, when I was in Brookings, Oregon, a single mom out there, I had a makeshift. In my one bedroom, there was a built-in shelves with a table in between and a mirror. It came, you know, it was built into the house. And so oh, this is so easy. You don't even need a manual hardly. So and they even give you an extra little foot in case one of the feet are gone. So I wanted the bench, and I looked everywhere for one of these vanity stools, and I couldn't find one. And finally, I found one at a used place, and it was pink, but the legs were not as nice as this, and it was a round little bench. So I recovered it, tried to make it beautiful, because I even wanted one of these way back then. And now my wish has come true. My dead husband, you know, he, the ex-dead husband, he didn't die when he was married to me, because we divorced, because he went to prison for beating me up. Yes, I was beat up. Well, you're not supposed to say certain words. I don't know what the words are. I tried to look it up. And they just say you're not supposed to talk violence and stuff. Oh, I see a lot of violence on here. But anyway, you know what I mean. All right. And he, now I forgot what I was going to say about it. Rewind. I don't think it was about when I was married to him. And, oh well, probably wasn't that important. Because, you know, if you were talking to me in real person, it happens to me too. I'm kind of flustered today because I'm getting ready to go to Rock Springs, driving to Rock Springs to see my daughter and the grandkids there. You'll get to meet them. And I have my questions to interview Emily about hair and stuff. And if you have a question for her, put it in the comment and I'll read it when I get there maybe. I hope I try to read them all. But then I find it's an hour and I got things to do. I got to get busy. So then I did get busy. And then, because my husband's son is coming. And so I had to, clean the kitchen floor, clean the stove, clean the sink, clean all that stuff up that was not very clean. For us, it was fine. But for company, you want it to be better. And then I had to do all that. Yesterday I did some too. I vacuumed and everything yesterday. I still need to clean my big old mirror in the living room because it is very, I don't know how it got dirty. It doesn't have fingerprints on it. It just kind of has like spots. I don't know what they are. Probably fly droppings. That is bad if it's fly residue because it's winter. That means it had to be from the summer. But I know I washed it since then. So I have to do that. I'm already packed just one night. So I don't need to take that much stuff. But when you're old, you have to take more. You got to get your pills. And I got to get my earplugs and all of that. And everything I use at nighttime when I sleep, go to sleep. And that reminds me of a couple of more things. Last time I went, I didn't take a robe. And I have to run to the bathroom. So I need to get some kind of a robe to wear because, well, nobody caught me, but I don't want them to. So I need to get, I forgot to put a robe in. Just a lightweight one. Don't worry about me. I got plenty. And I'm excited to go. And the other exciting thing is Hillary, my other daughter, is going, her and her husband and her one boy are going out of town flying. They know somebody that has flying abilities, a plane. And they get to go, I forgot where they're going. And so she wants me to keep the little kids. And I said, oh, well, and she knew I was going to Emily's. And I said, well, what if I just take them with me? And so I can't leave till after school when they're out of school today. And then they'll miss school tomorrow, which one day when you're that age, it's not going to matter. So they get to go with me, which they're going to be so excited because Credence is Jackson's age. They were born a few months apart, and Ellie and Macy are only like 11 days apart. Isn't that cool? So I'll show you. I'll get pictures of them, and you'll get to see how they are. So, and they have the same biological me and the grandpa. Foster was their grandpa. So they're the same, because I had my girls by the same man. I know it's horrible when you have that kind of stuff going on. But my kids do not think. Like, one time my boys went to their dad's, and he told them, well, you know, your new little sister, which they adored, is not your real sister. She's just your half-sister. So then they came home, and they were so upset. My dad said that she's just our half-sister. We want her to be our whole sister. I said, yes, she is. You all came from me, inside of me, and I raised you all and nursed you all, and it's how you feel, not what the bloodlines are. It's how you feel in your heart. My younger brother, if you saw the siblings on there, my younger brother was adopted. And my mother had had 4 miscarriages. She had how many kids? 5 of us kids. But she knew there was another one for him. And if you know, you know. So she tried to get pregnant. She had 4 miscarriages in a row. And it was, you know, if anyone has had a miscarriage and wanted the baby badly, it takes a toll on you. And it's sad. So all of a sudden, this lady called and said, because she had adopted Mom's best friend, and she said, hey, my attorney has a baby that needs adopted. And so my mom and dad, they prayed about it and everything, and they said, this is the baby for us. So I was 14, and he's adopted. But he doesn't look like us one bit. And since a few years ago, he found his biological family. But his biological mother, was 38, and that was the same age as my mother. So that was fun. And she had other children that were exactly the same age as us. But she couldn't keep him because he never did find the biological father, but he doesn't, I was very sad about when he found him because I wanted him to like me best. I was so sad. Oh no, he found them and then he's gonna, but that's not how it works. Love multiplies. We learned that from watching Cody Brown on can I say that? Is that against the rules to mention another show? on those sister wives. Remember, they always said that. Love multiplies, not divides. We saw how that worked out for him. But that's not going to work out for my brother, because I was 14 when he was born, and I adore him. And he adores me. We go on cruises, and I think we're starting to look more alike. So he helped raise my boys because they didn't have a dad around, and he did everything with them. He took them hunting, camping, hiking, all the man things, because he didn't want them to be gay. No, men, I think boys do need a man in their life. I'm going to get in trouble for that one too. Sorry. I think when we all have our children, we want them to be happy. And I don't think when they have that problem of what gender they are, I don't think they can be very happy. All right. They have such confusion and stuff, and it's very sad. I have 2 granddaughters. They're lesbians, and love them to death. But I'm sad for them. Okay, you're supposed to take, I love Crystal, her friend, her partner, but it's still sad for me because I think she would like to be a mother, and that can't happen, and I don't know. I mean, it can happen, but they got to do it in a different way than the easy way, the enjoyable, easy way that I did. Is that too much information? When I married my husbands, all 3 of them, I loved them. That's why I married him. So, of course, we wanted to do the right thing and be with him in that way because we loved him. Okay, you all know. Then something happens. Then you don't love him anymore. No, rejection. My first husband rejected me, and that was the worst thing. That is, when you're rejected, you almost wish they would die instead of being rejected. When you love somebody so much and they reject you, that's a whole nother show. All right, I'm done. I should have timed it. Oh, I did time it. It's about 15 minutes to put it together. Okay, under penalty of law, do not remove this tag. Guess what? I'm removing it because it's purchased now. The state of California has updated the flammability standard and determined that the fire hazard safety requirements for this product can be met without adding flame retardant chemicals. All right, so if my house burns down, all right, the article meets. Now remember what I say. I'm telling you this again. All of this crap I have, if it burned down tomorrow, I'm still going to be the same person. I will just go live in my RV and have a simple life different. So it means all this stuff doesn't mean anything to me. If somebody wants something, I'd give it to them now. It's that I love my family and my children and my grandchildren. And that is the only thing important to me. If something happens to them, then is when I would be devastated. Okay. Oh, this is quality. This is Boeing. What's their name again? Let's look at the sign again because we don't want to forget. LueBona. LueBona. Shop LueBona.com. Use Material Mom and you get 15% off. Now, if it's $60, you would get 6 plus a little more dollars off. I'm very bad at math, but it would be a very good price for 15% off. Most companies only say 10%. Okay, I say some of theirs are 3-legged. I wanted a 4-legged one because, I'm a jumbo girl. And I wanted it to be sturdy. And I'm sure the 3-legged ones are good too. I don't even know if they have 3-legged ones. Okay, here it is. Let's look at it from afar. All right, you found my secret. I hide stuff under there. These are my beads, my bracelets and necklaces that broke. I'm going to rethread them someday. And this, I'll show you this. It's really cool. Look at it. And then inside here, these are the stuff I bought from Temu. Stickers and stuff. Okay, So I know, now you know what's under there. It's not garbage. It's good stuff. All right. So here, for my J. Osmond dressing table, it didn't come with a stool. Look. And look how good it matches with my burgundy carpet. And it will slide under here so that, you can walk by. And I think it's the perfect height. Okay, let's check it to see if the height is going to be good when I sit on it. Perfect. Look, perfect. For under the table, your legs going under here. It's going to be perfect. For my dressing table. I could film here from my dressing table, from my new bench. Oh, I like it. See, look how it looks. And the gold legs match the gold in this, don't you think? LueBona. Good company. And look how it's sturdy. Those legs aren't going to bend. Oh, thanks. Okay. So if you're looking for a vanity, they have footstools. Just go to their website and look. Because I might get a footstool for the living room. So there it is. All right. I will catch you again when I come to my get the kids. Maybe I'll film on the way to Rock Springs, because that would be fun. And then I'll film, if you've never been to Rock Springs, it's really, my son used to live there. He called it Rock Bottom, because it's really an ugly town unless you love rocks, because they named it right. And I'll kind of film around there so you don't have to buy a postcard. And then it'll be fun. We're going to have fun on our adventure. So I might make quite a few. She's going to cut my hair a bit, and I'm going to interview her. Anyway, so stay tuned. Goodbye.